hot and sticky and wet. I am getting soaked to the bone right now. Alright, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to another episode. Today we're headed up to the Florida Panhandle. I have a campsite for the next 2 nights there, and it's right on the beach, so it should be a pretty awesome stay. So today, I gotta be honest, I'm not feeling 100%, kind of like tired and just a little bit So I figured I'll just book one extra night at the campsite, because I already booked this campsite for Saturday night. Tonight's Friday, and they had an opening for the exact same site for tonight. So I'm gonna spend 2 nights in the same site, and it'll be nice to just have like a little bit of time to get back in the swing of everything. I have about 3 hours and 52 minutes left. Taste about how it looks. It's all right. We got some driving to do. Let's do it. Ocean air and blue water, so we are getting close. I'm sure that beach air will rejuvenate me as soon as I step out of the car. As you can tell by the houses, we've definitely made it to a beach town. About a 6-minute drive left until we're at our campsite, and it's looking like it's gonna be a pretty good one.
You have arrived.
Let's go. Hello.
Hey.
How are you?
How are you?
Good. I'm just checking in for a campsite tonight. Awesome. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. Enjoy your stay.
Yep. Take care. Sick, dude. I'm passing so many beach use areas to get to my campsite. Like when you go to the airport and you go to your gate, even though you're super early, just to check and make sure your gate is there. It's like I'm doing the same thing. I'm going and making sure that my campsite is there for tonight, and then I can go to the beach. All right. Neighbors there and neighbors there tonight. But this space is all mine. Yeah, so we got power, so I could technically plug in my power bank as well and charge that up tomorrow. Picnic table, a little fire pit, and the bathhouse is right over that way. So this isn't bad. The best part is, well, I don't want to say anything too early because I'm sure oh, and I did say something too early. I just got bit. I was gonna say there's no mosquitoes, but I'm gonna run down to the beach because that's what this one's all about, right? I did notice on the way in that all of the red flags are up, which means it's high hazard right now, so I probably won't be going in the water. Yeah, so unfortunately that red flag is up. I'm not a bad swimmer. I'm a decent swimmer, but I'm alone and I wouldn't consider myself the strongest swimmer. It's important to know your limits, and I know mine when it comes to the ocean. The ocean is one of those Mother Nature things that I do not mess with, and I respect it. Made it down. Yeah, that is a bit rough. I don't know about all that. Oh, it's cold. The one thing about all Florida beaches, or at least that I think about Florida beaches, they all have the nicest sand. It's like a fine white sand. It's so soft. It's nice. All right, well, I'm getting pretty hungry, so I think it's time to make some dinner. Damn. I'm gonna go ahead and put some of this on. They're starting to bite, so. All right, let's make some dinner. Tonight, we're keeping it really simple. We're going back to day 1 roots. Gonna do some ramen noodles and canned chicken. We're gonna do this teriyaki chicken flavored cup of noodles and add in a can of chicken to that. I'm also gonna have to get more propane pretty soon. I'm gonna go ahead and plow this down. Find joy in the little things, guys. That was actually delicious. I'm hoping those bug nets will help me out a little bit here and keep the mosquitoes out of the car. All I have to say is thank God for these little fans, because without that, this would be completely intolerable. Wow, I can't wait to get out of the Florida heat. It's hot and sticky and wet.
Florida man.
Yeah, you know, I got the long Florida hair, the no shirt.
I was gonna say the no shirt is really what does it.
I set my chair up outside because I don't want to be inside right now. I should have picked up like a citronella candle. I wasn't even thinking about it, but that would be ideal for tonight. I'm gonna go ahead and actually put my windows up and turn my AC on just for a few minutes. Hopefully that'll cool it down a little bit and maybe stay a little bit cooler now that the sun is down. It's just actually so brutally hot in there. Oh, it feels so much better in here. That's nice. I'm getting absolutely lit up right now by mosquitoes. I'm gonna pack my chair right back up. I'm gonna hop in the car and hopefully it won't be quite as bad now that the sun is kind of down. I think that's bug spray. I just got absolutely lit up by those things. And there's one in here. I got it. The wind has picked up, which is really great because it's been stagnant air all night. It's almost midnight now. The only problem is the air doesn't really circulate through these bug nets that well. I'm gonna get myself to bed. Good night, guys. I always mess this up. There you go. It's looking like the sunrise may or may not be worth it. I figured I'm here once. I might as well go down and see if it's doing anything. Wow. It is so windy. Looks like there's a layer of clouds that the sun is dipping behind. I'm gonna head on back to my campsite and probably take a nap. I was originally going to see about renting like a paddleboard or something for today, but as it turns out, it's supposed to rain, but we'll figure it out. It should be a fun day regardless. I slept way longer than I anticipated. It's almost 9 o'clock. It's the longest I've slept this entire trip. I'm gonna go across the bridge again and go to a little Cuban cafe, get some breakfast, get some coffee. There's also a little nature trail to kind of like a forgotten shore. There are primitive campsites there. So I think I'm actually gonna try that out this afternoon. Let's get to the cafe. I am starving. How's it going?
How are you?
Good. Could I do an Americano? Are you still serving breakfast sandwiches?
Bacon.
Oh yeah, bacon's perfect. Yep. Thank you. So we're in downtown Apalachicola, and it's honestly kind of a vibe. I'm enjoying it, and that was a good breakfast. Simple but good. Got my coffee with me for the walk. Back to the car it is. Downtown Apalachicola. It's pretty cool. Oh, we're flying here. Here comes the rain, doo-doo-doo-doo. First day of rain on this trip. You don't happen to know what the weather is gonna do today, do you?
I think there's some rain coming in.
Okay.
I think Paul said it looked like maybe at the bridge. It was maybe close to the bridge down there.
Okay.
So I don't know how long that's supposed to last.
All right, fair enough. Thank you.
Sorry.
All right, right, well, she didn't make it sound that bad, so I think I should be okay to go on this hike. I don't really care if I get wet. Like, if it's just rain, I'm fine with that. I don't really care if I get wet. If there's thunder and lightning, then it's a little bit more of a cause for concern, I feel like. I'm gonna go on that hike. About a 5-mile round trip and anything that I make it in between. So, should be fun. Look at that crazy gradient in the sky. What happened here, Mr. Turtle? Sad day for the guy. Starting to rain just a little bit heavier now. I thought I'd be covered by some trees, but all the trees are scattered about in the distance. Primitive camping, site 1 and site 2. I'm gonna go down to site 1 first. I guess there's another mile straight down this to the campsite, but had I known that there was primitive camping here, I probably would have tried to design it so last night I would have done that, and then this morning I could have, oh my god, I stepped on an anthill or something, bro. Ooh, they're all over my pants. Ow, they're biting me. They're all over my legs. Oh my god. Holy brother, they're everywhere. God, they're everywhere, bro. They're all over me. They seem like they just keep multiplying. I don't know where they came from. Must have stepped on a pretty vicious anthill. I'm gonna go down to site 2. Rain is starting to come down. Feeling good with this rain. Wow. What a difference from yesterday when I arrived at the campground and it was like boiling hot, stagnant air. Getting close to the water. You can probably tell by how windy it is. I don't even know if you can hear me. Primitive campsite number 2. It's a pretty sick spot though. Have a nice little picnic table here with a fire pit, the water. Beautiful. Well, there it is. I wish I had known about that because I would have done that last night. We're gonna try this one more time. We're gonna go to site number 1. I think that the ants happened way too quick for it to have been when I started walking down this trail. So far, so good. Did I get ants on me again? No. Primitive campsite number 1. Looks like over there we have a fire pit and a bench. Let's go this way. So we got picnic table, 2 benches, a very large fire pit, which is nice. Honestly, I think campsite number 2 was nicer. It's like someone was out here catching some oysters and probably eating those for dinner. Ew! Well, I don't know if you guys can hear that, but the thunder's back, so I gotta try to get to my car. Probably about 2 miles left to walk back, so boy. I am getting soaked to the bone right now. My shirt is heavy, my pants are cold, the wind is still winding a little bit. I'm officially past the point of it being enjoyable in the rain. Holding my shirt up to try to keep it off my stomach because it's really, really cold when it's on my stomach. It's a good time regardless. Nothing's gonna kill my vibe. Back to the campground. Isn't that a sight for sore eyes? I'm just gonna put all of my wet clothes and wet shoes in 2 separate garbage bags until I have the chance to dry them out somewhere. And I'm just gonna go take a hot shower right now. I was debating on cooking tonight or eating out. My wallet says to cook, but my heart says to eat out. Tonight, I'm following my heart. Since I'm down on the coast, I figured I should probably get seafood for tonight. So I think I found a good little spot, rated well. The place I'm headed tonight is an oyster house. I'm not really a big fan of oysters. They have a bunch of different menu options, so I think I'll find something that I like. How are you? Good. Just myself, just one.
Hi, would you like to get some flowers?
Yeah, I can do that.
Here is a movie.
Perfect. Thank you.
Whenever you're ready, no hurry, okay?
Perfect. I was trying to get a grilled shrimp salad sandwich, but apparently they didn't have that, so I ended up getting a buffalo shrimp wrap, which honestly was pretty good, but I definitely could have made that myself. And I also got a local beer. There's a brewery in Apalachicola, which is where I was earlier today. Every once in a while I like to drink, and I figured since I'm here at a restaurant, I might as well get a local brew. I'm gonna head back to the campsite. Patty's Raw Bar, I recommend it. I'm gonna go ahead and take these pants off and put shorts back on. All right, that's a lot better. I'll catch you guys in the morning. We're gonna go down the rest of Florida's Panhandle and explore a little bit more. Good night. Who's ready to see the rest of the Panhandle today? I am. All right. Let's get on out of here. It's been a good couple of days. Okay, we made it. My car camping self and dirty Subaru definitely do not fit in down here. Hopefully I hit the beach soon. I just want to go to the beach. Oh, your boy did it. I found some parking here on the street. I'm gonna go ahead and hit the beach and check out the water and see what it's all about down here in the real Florida Panhandle. Oh, it is crowded, dude. Oh my God. It's pretty, but I'll stick to Anna Maria. I'm gonna head back to my car now and get some food in me. And that is gonna wrap up Highway 30A. It was a beautiful drive, very scenic, really cool. So that's what it was like for me living in my car here on the Florida Panhandle. I'm continuing my journey west. I'm getting out of Florida today and we're heading into Louisiana, and from Louisiana then we're headed back into the desert. If you guys enjoyed this episode, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to my channel. And if you feel like helping support the channel, you can buy me a coffee at buymeacoffee.com/MattMatterick. Don't feel like you have to give, obviously. Your support on watching the videos is enough. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Just remember, live fulfilled.